Thank you, Mr. President, and may I commend Senator Scarr for that speech on the Paradise Dam, the dam which is Australia's worst infrastructure fail, and for bringing further attention to that particular dam and the shameful actions of the Palaszczuk government. Yes, I'm also going to talk about dams this evening, Mr. President, which may surprise you. And I'd also like to commend Senator Scarr for, along with other LNP senators yesterday, moving a motion calling on the Queensland Government to release the safety and engineering reports that led to the release of 105,000 megalitres of water, and actually also called for a parliamentary inquiry at a state level into the design and construction of the dam. And that motion passed this chamber yesterday, and the only party, shamefully, that voted against that transparency was the Labor Party. So not only is the state Labor government sending precious water out to sea, but they've also, in terms of other dams, they've butchered the plans and federal funding commitment for the Rookwood Weir, where their own financial mismanagement has led to state Labor's decision to reduce the proposed capacity from 76,000 megalitres down to 54,000 megalitres. If you travel further north, you'll find the Nalinga Dam in the Atherton Tablelands, or should I say the Nalinga Dam site in the Atherton Tablelands, where the state Labor government has shelved the plans along with the concerns and prospects of farmers and local businesses. Advance Cairns, who's the organisation who push for economic development in the far north, have said that they know how much they are not worth to state Labor government because of that failure to put money into the progression of that dam. So in Queensland, we have a Labor government that is not only not building dams, but releasing water from other dams, reducing the capacity of others and abandoning other projects altogether. And the message is pretty simple. Queensland needs dams. We want dams. Let's build them now. And not only should we ensure we have sufficient water security for our regional communities with the additional stresses of population growth and drought, we need to push an agenda on the building infrastructure to support industry across Australia. And a perfect example of this type of dam is the Arana Dam. And I want to commend the Deputy Prime Minister in announcing $10 million to make the Arana Dam shovel-ready through progressing the business case. And this joins the dedication of the federal members George Christensen, who has been pushing this dam for some time, along with Michelle Landry. Senator Scarr, I know, has also been pushing it, and the state MP for Burdekin, who's Dale Last. I also want to particularly commend the efforts of the members of the Bowen-Collinsville enterprise, particularly the current chairman, Paul McLaughlin, and former chairman, David Evans, who have been fighting for this project not just for years, but for decades. And I want to make sure that their fighting spirit continues into the future to make sure that this dam is built. And I'm very lucky that when I was up in Townsville in November last year, that I was given by representatives of Bowen-Collinsville Enterprise a survey peg. And it was a survey peg that's now hanging in my office, if people are aware of the interior decoration of Senator McGrath's office, that it was where the cane knives were formerly hanging, Mr. President, and formerly hanging, they've been taken down, but there is a survey peg there from when this dam site was first pegged out decades ago. And this is showing the issue we have facing in Queensland and in particular, that where we've had a state Labor government for the 25 over the last 30 years that have not been pushing development. The Arana Dam is a big dam plan and Queensland is ready to build it. For those who don't know where it is, the dam is located in the upper Broken River Valley, northwest of Mackay, and it will go a long way to drought-proof the Mackay-Whitsunday region. As it stands, the Arana catchment in its current form only traps 4% of available water flows. Once completed, the project, this figure, once this project is completed, will rise to 18%. And the dam is part of the broader Arana water scheme, and it will deliver water security, cheap electricity, and 1,200 jobs that will boast the regional economies of North Queensland. And not only will the Arana Dam provide guaranteed water security for coastal communities such as Proserpine and Bowen, it will also deliver to Collinsville downstream of the dam and to southern communities like Moranbah. And once constructed, the dam will be a fully integrated wear and infrastructure asset and will contain 1.5 million megalitres of water, irrigate 22,500 hectares of agricultural land, and generate over 1,000 megawatts through pumped hydroelectric power, and including pipelines to local communities. The Urana Dam will provide water for agriculture development in the Burdekin Basin, industrial and agriculture development in the Bowen region via a channel from the Clare-Ware, and mining development in the northern Bowen and Galilee basins. Additionally, the Urana Dam is expected to deliver water for over 15 active mines and 21 new projects, along with $588 million in economic benefits. These projects ensures we are ensuring water security, industry and agriculture. The building of dams and securing water security in this country, and particularly Queensland, should be our first priority. Water is our most precious resource, and dams are our greatest asset. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator McGrath.